What's up, you guys? This is Ebony P, and it's me, and I'm back with another video presenting my bar in the basement. These are talks with me at my bar. I have yet to figure out the name. Maybe talks at the bar, talk with me at the bar, just talks. What? I'm not sure, but this is gonna be a new segment. I'm kicking it off today with the segment of, not segment, but with the, I don't know what I'm saying.
What?
And my son's over there making noise, you know. Mom life, hashtag. Y'all know, y'all get it. Anyway, I'm here to kick this segment off with a new topic. The topic is these shootings, you guys. Yes, the shootings. I know you guys have heard about these shootings over the weekend, over the past week, over the last couple days, last couple hours. Whenever you turn on the news or Facebook or Instagram or anything, Twitter, y'all know everybody's talking about these shootings. Why are we talking about these shootings? Because they happen way too often, okay? Way too often. First, there was a shooting at a mall. Then I heard of a shooting at a Walmart. I'm not sure if the Walmart was in the mall or close by the mall or something like that, because I heard from the survivor yesterday on the news that the shooter could have literally killed him but decided not to. Shot his nephew right in front of him, shot him, and I think he had some extensive work on his leg somehow. Don't know the ins and outs of that, but I know it was insane. He said he heard that they were standing in line to a bank, and then they heard the shots. They tried to hide, and the shooter, I guess, he guesses that the shooter heard him and shot where he heard, which was in. And then just like that, I'm back. Thought since I was by the bar, get myself a drink. I was gonna pour myself a glass of wine, but then I realized the wine that I have upstairs isn't the wine that I particularly like. So I poured me a drink instead. Mom life. Yeah, I'm about to send them upstairs. So anyway, back to the shooting. So I brought it up on here because I want to have my facts right if I'm talking about this to anybody. My son again. So there has been over 31 killings since the past weekend. And who knows if that has grown or not. This is what has come out the latest. I think this article, yes, this article came out yesterday. So it could be more, but it was definitely 31 killed, which is crazy. So there was 2 shootings over the weekend. Technically it was 3, but we're gonna talk about 2 and then mention the third one because I think the third one deserves to be mentioned. I'm sorry I keep looking this way. I'm just gonna make sure that my battery is good, girl. Anyway, so the first one was the one in El Paso, Texas. It was 22 people killed in El Paso, Texas. It was on Saturday, and it was definitely declared a mass shooting because there were 22 people killed and there were a lot that were injured. I believe it was 17 injured, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that. And it basically was a white supremacist, racist person. It says right here, police said they found anti-immigrant documentation, white nationalist and racist views, which was written by the suspect himself. He may face hate crimes in addition to capital murder charges. So with this one, they actually captured the shooter, and they actually took him to jail, of course, because how would he go to court and go to jail and, you know, be subject to crime charges and murder and this and that if he was dead. Anyway, so that was terrible. They had video. I'm gonna try to insert a clip of the video if I can find it. If not, I'm just gonna explain it a little bit. It was this lady, she was actually running with her 2 kids out of the mall trying to get away from the shooter. Everyone was scrambling and everything, and you can't really see much, but you can hear her in the background telling her daughters to run as fast as they can, and you can see like half of her daughter and her legs basically running, like she had the phone down like this trying to get out. And they had to run a long way through the mall and through a department store, and you know how like Macy's or Bloomingdale's it's a huge store. So they were running for a while before they even got out, and even getting out wasn't technically to safety because they didn't know where it was, and I know that could be crazy scary. The second shooting was in Dayton, Ohio, and there were 9 people killed in Dayton, Ohio. It was in the Oregon district of Dayton, Ohio, and the suspect is dead. I believe that suspect was young, like 19 or something like that, and he ended up shooting all these people and then putting the gun to himself, which made it a mass murder suicide. They're still investigating that, and it's a lot of unknown still, but because they put so much emphasis in Texas at first, and then this happened, and this was like that night, because I believe this was at a nightclub, so they're still investigating this, but I really think it's crazy and it's horrible. Now the third shooting, which a lot of people aren't even talking about or expressing, is a shooting that happened in Chicago. No one is talking about this because Chicago's crime has skyrocketed and is off the chain right now. And they basically considered it, because there wasn't enough people that died, they don't consider it a mass shooting. I think it was like 9 people that died, and I don't know what the numbers are per se for it to be a mass shooting, but I think 9 people is enough to be a mass shooting. I'm thinking anything over 2 people, 2 or 3 people, and I say that because people do drive-bys and blah blah blah, and they don't have to be a mass shooting per se. Not, you know, diminishing any shooting, period, but 9 people is enough, and other people got injured as well. So I just wanted to put that out there for you guys to look that up. I'm not sure where it was in Chicago, but it was the same weekend. I do know that, and no one's broadcasting it, so I figured, you know, I will. If you guys are wondering what I'm drinking, this is Whipped Pinnacle and pineapple juice. So good. Whipped Pinnacle tastes like whipped cream. It's super sweet if you don't like sweet. If you do like sweet, it is super good. You don't need that much to mix with it, that many juices to mix with it, blah blah blah, because I am known as the mixer. I have all my mixing materials here, Rose Gold Girl, and some other stuff over here that I'll give you a tour of my bar area later. But as of right now, that's what I'm drinking, and it is super delicious. So in saying that, with the shooters, I hope you guys understand that I'm coming from a heart to heart with these shootings, with these families, with these people that have lost their lives tragically for no apparent reason, just from people that follow certain people, and from people that get their this kind of festering negative nastiness from other people in the world, and from that person that I just showed. Now I keep saying that person, and I was debating on whether to say his name, but I'm gonna say it, Trump. Now racism and all of that has been out way before Trump was even here, but as of late, since he has been the president, and I'm so sorry if I'm just one of them people, I don't call him my president. He is not my president. Obama is still my president. I think my son agrees. Anybody says, you know, you're president, he's not my president. And so you know my views on him. I think he shouldn't be there. I think he never should have been there. I don't think that he should ever have that position. I think now that he is in that position, it just shows how much America has declined in knowledge, have declined in rules and responsibilities, and have just declined, period. Y'all, being a YouTuber and a mommy, it's hard. But anyway, like I was saying, Donald Trump, racism has been here way before he has been here, but ever since he's been in office, like I said, it shows how much the US has declined in a lot of different ways and a lot of different things. But he has definitely brought out what was there and what was hidden. It all kind of flooded out, literally like a tsunami of racism. So I'm glad that it came out, so now people know, the naysayers that was before Trump, before all of this happened, the ones that would say, mostly black people always blaming things on race. Everything is not about race. There's not a lot of racism around. There's no such thing as white privilege, blah, blah, blah. Now they see what we were talking about. Now they see what's going on. Because if you look at the rallies and things like that for Trump to get out of office, for the racism to stop, for anti-guns and this and that, it's such a mixture now that it's funny to me. Not funny like being smart or sarcastic. It's funny to me in a way where it's like, now you see, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the party. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you can see it and it's visual and it's right there and it's boom in your face. Welcome to the party and thank you for being here. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? There are a lot of people still out there like, there's no such thing as white privilege and blah, blah, blah. And it's so funny how it's just so in your face that if you don't see it, you're choosing to be blind. You're choosing to be blind. So Trump and his wife, the first lady of other people, Trump and his wife decided that, you know, let almost a week go by and then we're going to visit Ohio and El Paso. And before they came, there has been so many protests, not only on gun laws, which it should be changed, should have been changed so long ago, but the NRA, in my opinion, has the White House and everybody wrapped around their fingers. But, oh, my vent just came on. But there have been protests for Trump not to come, because they think if Trump comes, it's going to bring more racism, more hate, more skinheads, more people that they don't need right now because of what happened. These were already racially charged events. Masses and masses of shootings and murders of different people, of usually around the same races, whether it was Spanish people, Hispanic people, or black people. It's usually those types of events. And they're protesting because they don't want him to come, because wherever he is, those type of people are there. They show up and they show out. And, you know, it used to be when they show up and showed out, we were there, but, you know, we didn't do much. Now, when they show up and show out, we show up and show out. But the difference is, just like I believe it was Charlotte, they show up and show out, we show up and show out. But the difference is when it's broadcasted, it's always made it seem like we are the negative ones. We start it, we finish it, we do this, we do that. Just like Trump said, there's good people on both sides. Right, and on that note, I'm gonna take, because what I'm wondering is, how is a skinhead or Nazi or racist any type of good? Think about it. I challenge this. I challenge people out there that think negatively about any other race but their own, whether you're white or whatever you are. I challenge you to think about this, and this will be the ending to this video. If God or whoever you believe in decided one day while everyone was asleep, took your race away, so that everyone woke up, when they woke up, everyone woke up gray, the same exact shade of gray. Everyone woke up gray and everyone had the exact same features. So there was not long hair, short hair. It was not brown eyes, blue eyes. It was not big or slim. It wasn't, you know, more boobs and booty. Everybody was shaped the same way, looked the same way in every single aspect. Did everything the same way in every single aspect. I challenge you to think about this. If everyone woke up like that just one day, what would you do? Think about it. What would you do in life? Where would your thought process go? If everyone looked like you, where would your thought process go? Because you couldn't say anything about somebody's race or how they looked or how they were shaped or how they felt or nothing like that. Everyone was the exact same. Where would your life be? When you got up in the morning and everyone was the same, where would your thought process go? I challenge you to that thought. Write in the comments below what you would think about that, whether you are one of those people I'm talking about or not. Let me know what you think about it. Even if you love everybody like I do, let me know what you think about that thought. If you woke up and everybody in the world looked exactly the same, had the exact same features and shades and everything, where would your mind go? What would you do with your life? And how would you feel? Would you feel stupid for how you felt before? Would you feel grateful because then you wouldn't be so tirelessly evil? Would you think it's beautiful because you think that way about everyone anyway, that everyone's equally the same, like me? What would you think? Comment your answer below, and I would love to read through these comments. I really would, because I know I'm going to get some a-holes in here, but I just would love to read through these comments. So with that note, I'm going to end the bar talk with the good drink. And I am going to let you guys know that I love you guys. I love you all, no matter shape, size, color, whatever it is. You could be 300 pounds or you could be 100 pounds. You can be black, white, Asian, doesn't matter. You can be purple. I consider myself a purple person, y'all. My favorite color is purple. I am a purple person. And I'm also a little off. But that's the fun of it, you know what I mean? What is the fun in being normal? Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna see you guys later, but I'm gonna need for y'all to smash that like button, because that let me know you like videos like this, and I will do so many more if you like it. Smash that subscribe button if you have not. Thank you very much. Go ahead, hit it right there. It's right there. Just hit it. I see it. Go ahead, hit it. Thank you. All right. Now, comment below your answers or anything else that you have to say. Any of your opinions or anything, let me know. I would love to read them. And I'll talk to you guys later. If you guys have any other suggestions on bar talk here, if y'all want the tour or whatever, let me know again. And I will see you guys later. I love y'all. Bye.
Tell me pretty lies.